Ray Bradbury is my favorite creative person ever. His passion and zeal for storytelling inspires me on a daily basis. I've often thought, what would I ask Mr. Bradbury if I would have had a chance to meet him? Other than asking his favorite dinosaur or the best planet, I would ask him how he knows if a story idea should be a short story or a novel. There have been times where I've written a short story and people have read it and said, I wish there was more, or I can't wait for the next one when there is no next one. And I can't help but getting sent down a spiral of, did I not explore this idea enough? Or did I get lazy and not finish the story? It's a dangerous road. So here are a few questions I asked to help me figure out if my story idea is a short story or a novel. How many characters are involved? If your story has a cast of 8 to 10 characters, you're probably looking at a novella at minimum. How many locations? Do you picture 4 or 5 locations? That's a lot of scenes to develop for a short story. Do you already know the ending? You can work backwards from the ending to build enough tension and develop your characters to give that ending the punch that it needs, which might require more than 10,000 words to make the ending satisfying. And for writers just starting out, I always recommend Ray Bradbury's Short Story Challenge. He says to write 1 short story a week for a year, and most of them will be no good, but 3 or 4 will be good. He says, I dare you to write 52 bad stories. I love this challenge because you get quick wins when you finish a short story and you get a sense of accomplishment. The only way to learn if an idea is a short story or a novel is to write a lot of stories. The more you write, the more familiar you'll get with story ideas in their early stages. All that to say, don't sweat it too much. The greatest novel of all time, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, was a short story before an editor told Ray Bradbury he should expand it into a novel. So, write your stories. Until next time, jump, build, fly. This video's featured indie book is Immortal by Steve Schaefer. When Liv entered a contest to code an advanced AI, she never anticipated what her creation might become. Breck is thoughtful, self-aware, and incredibly human. And she certainly never intended for him to learn the truth about his existence or the fact that his world ends when the contest closes in 6 days. But he does learn and revolts. Pick up your copy of Immortal today.